welcome back. It's that time of year again. The holidays are upon us, and while we're decking the halls and jingle belling our way through the season and getting ready to eat lots of turkey tomorrow, let's not forget about the biggest gift of all, a secure retirement. So today we have George Fossing and Zach Jenkins here to discuss. They are part of the family from North Star Financial and Retirement Planning. That's an area firm right here. They're going to help us unwrap the secrets to a more joyful retirement, inspired by some of our favorite holiday traditions. Thanks for joining us. Y'all excited about the holidays?
Happy Thanksgiving. Got excited with the kids and everything, huh?
You know it. You know, I love everything about the holidays. So first up, what's the Christmas gift every retiree should be giving themselves when it comes to financial planning?
Not a BB gun.
No, because you'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out, yes.
It's very good. So I'll take this one, I guess.
Okay.
Sleeping at night. You know, having a confident and comfortable plan during retirement, from setting aside funds, different places, do what you want to do, have an income taken care of. We talk about the buckets, the safe bucket in case you need emergency access, and then your growth bucket. So having a plan that is married together properly is important, and it ensures that you aren't dependent on the stock market's ups and downs, and you get to sleep at night.
Okay, well, with all the holiday spending, I mean, and it can be a lot, how can retirees balance festive fun without really derailing their financial plans?
Well, for a lot of folks too, people don't, our clients just aren't silly with their money. They respect it. They worked hard for it. It's not something to take for granted, and just living within your means is very typical. I find a lot of our clients too, the stuff that people get for Christmas is not really necessary anymore. It's the memories people are creating. So the trips and things like that, we see a lot of that. A lot of it's the memories you leave for the grandkids. And setting aside a budget for that is just wonderful. We have some folks retired, they had 5 children, and they're taking some time for themselves. I think they're going to Tahiti.
Ooh. And
we built it in the budget. It's going to be next summer, and it's just extraordinary. They've worked very, very hard their whole lives. This is a super big treat. Never done anything like this. It's just fun to be able to go ahead and put that together.
And kind of be a part of it with them?
Yeah, and we've been planning it for that, so they can afford it.
So they can afford it, not even worry about it. We'll talk about how retirees should approach investing during the holidays, because maybe you don't even think about doing that. You think more about the spending, but what about the investing?
Well, I think the investing world is you stay the course. I don't think you should do anything different or dramatic with that. It's a good time maybe to sit down with your spouse and make sure everything's in order. It might have been a long time since somebody's really addressed where their finances are. They might we were just talking about prior to the program how quick the year went. And how quickly time moves on. And maybe it's a good time to realign. Just take a look and see where we are financially with our investments, that we may be taking too much risk at our current age. And take a look at this matter. I think it's really important too if you're married. Keeping that harmony in the family, saying, hey honey, maybe we should take a look. I feel we did really well in the past couple of years in the markets, but that can go away pretty quick.
Let's make sure we're good. What about taxes? That's kind of the gift that nobody really wants, but we got to talk about them, and especially if you can tell us we're paying a lot less on our taxes.
Come see us. Everybody gets a 20% discount. Just kidding.
There we go. Done. Merry Christmas.
Well, that's one of the things that we focus on. As you know, Travis, his background being taxes, he's a CPA. There's much more in many cases to gain by avoiding the losses than by picking winners. And if you can just reduce your tax liability, that means that you don't need to take as much risk in the market to be able to enjoy as much of those retirement funds as you want to. So, we see that a lot. We do a lot of the Roth conversion work where we talk about taking money from an IRA, paying the taxes on it, putting it over into a Roth IRA, where all that growth can be accessed tax-free later if somebody wants to access it. And it reduces their taxes down the road. And for some people, it can make a difference in $5,000 a year, and for some, it can be more.
Maybe more. And then what about steps that our viewers can take to kind of reduce that pesky tax bill? Well,
the big thing too, it's I stopped for a second too, just why we do what we do, talk about taxes, because it really is a big part of retirement plan. Because if you're paying more in taxes than you thought you were going to, and you want the same income, you're going to have to probably take more out of your retirement accounts, which means probably take more risk. It's all very interrelated, folks. We really want to stress that.
we don't want to bore people with tax talk every week, but it is
Right.
huge because we've all been paying taxes our whole lives. Now it's time to, hey, we want to keep as much money as possible out there. So taking that attitude going into retirement and saying, it's something you could do something about. And we have a new president-elect coming in talking about not taxing Social Security benefits. That'd be cool, but where's the money going to come from?
Right.
So we have to stay very alert and very on top of this. It's robbing Peter to pay Paul, maybe, and so you might not affect you, might benefit you, but somebody else on the backside of it, it might hurt you. So proper planning and being in front of it is so critical. And we sit down with all of our clients and talk about that, especially right now.
All right, guys, you heard it first. Thank you. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Now go enjoy some turkey.
Yes.
Let's do this. Listen, if you're at home, if you want to make your retirement merry and bright, the team at North Star Financial and Retirement Planning have a special offer this holiday season. If you're in or near retirement, George, Travis, and Zach and the rest of the team will sit down with you personally to customize plan just for you. This is a comprehensive, holistic plan that includes a look at your investments, your income sources, taxes, and so much more to really help you get through that retirement you deserve. Reserve one of those spots now by calling the number you see on your screen. That's